All right, we are moving on to 2.4 today. This would be solving multi-step equations with variables on both sides of the equation. We will go over several examples, and then you will be on your own. First example, and a lot of this is just stuff we've already done. 16x minus 15 minus 9x equals 13. All right, so we already know we want to get the variable to one side, right? We want to get the variable to one side, and we want to get the variable by itself. The first thing we want to do is to make sure that each side of the equation is solved, meaning there are no like terms. If you look at this, there are like terms here. You have 16x and 9x. Those are like terms because they both have a variable. So we could combine 16x and we always want to look at the sign before. So this is like minus 9x or negative 9x. You can say it either way. It means the same thing. 16x minus 9x would be 7x. All right, so I combine 16x and negative 9x. We're going to bring down the minus 15, bring down the positive 13. So right here, we have it just like what we were doing in the last day we had class. I know we had a test last. So now it's just a two-step equation. Add 15 to both sides. We're left with 7x equals 28. Divide both sides by 7. X equals 4. Seven times the quantity x minus 5 plus 12 equals 5. All right, there's a lot to unpack here. The first thing we want to look at is this. To solve this, to get this out of parentheses, we have to use distributive property. Remember, all distributive property is we're going to take whatever's on the outside, multiply it by both terms on the inside. So we're going to do 7 times x is 7x. Remember, this is negative 5. 7 times negative 5 is negative 35. We bring down the plus 12. We bring down the equals 5. We still have like terms here, negative 35 and positive 12. So we're going to combine the negative 35 and the positive 12. That equals negative 23. Now we're to our sweet spot where we have a two-step equation. We're going to add 23 to both sides. We get 7x equals 28. Divide both sides by 7. Once again, x equals 4. I did not plan that. It happens. We're going to do another one that's similar to that. (19a minus 3 times the quantity a minus 6 equals 66. All right, so same thing here, just like the blue one we did, this red one has a distributive property. Remember, we look at whatever the sign is before. So this is like a negative 3 out here. So we're going to take like this negative 3, multiply it by both of these. So I'm going to bring down the 19a. Negative 3 times a is negative 3a. Negative 3 times negative 6 is positive 18. It equals 66. Now we have our like terms. 19a minus 3a would be 16a. Plus 18 equals 66. Subtract 18 from both sides. 16a equals, what is that, 48. Divide by 16. A equals 3. One more example, then you guys could try some of these on your own. Let's see here. Let's see if I have one in my book that you guys could look at. All right, 7x plus 2 times the quantity x plus 6 equals 39. All right, once again, distributive property here. We could bring this 7x down. 2 times x and 2 times 6. So that's going to be 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 6 is 12. Bring down the 39. Like terms, 7x plus 2x is 9x. 9x plus 12 equals 39. Subtract 12 from each side. We get 9x equals 27. Divide each side by 9. X equals 3. And look at that. We got 4 for both our answers up top in the orange and blue, and the red and brown. Both of them are 3.